And welcome back, everybody. It is Oktoberfest Zinzinnati weekend, and so we are hanging out here at the new festival grounds for Oktoberfest Zinzinnati. We're in the heart of it all, and we have a special guest with us now, Jen.
We do. We are joined now by Lisa French. She's the Brewery District board member and tour guide, and we are in kind of the perfect place to talk about breweries and spot. There's a really nice Sam Adams kind of area that they've turned that little stage that you're used to down here at Eatman's Cove into, and it looks just fantastic. Thanks for joining us this morning.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
So, where did Cincinnati's love of beer? I mean, what was the statistic that, Tanner, that we are rated #1 in beer consumption in the country? Is that right?
I believe that to be very true.
Where did that love start from?
Well, Cincinnati was founded in 1788. There was beer here in 1788. But when
we started early.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We had 6 breweries by 1800.
Yes, we did.
By the time the Germans started rolling in, we peaked out at 36 breweries in 1859. And those were all really just servicing this area. 3/5 of all the beer made in Cincinnati stayed in Cincinnati.
Unbelievable.
So we had a high population in this area per capita. Those people thought it was safer to drink beer than water, so why not?
I mean, heck. And we were seeing some great pictures, I'm told,
Yeah.
of some history here of beer in Cincinnati, too.
And what's so interesting when we start talking about the history is you also have to start talking about the here and now. Because in the last, it's probably 10 years now, the boom of breweries is something that I think when it first started, and I'll just speak for myself, I didn't know if this city could maintain it.
Right.
Because it felt like a new brewery was opening every week.
Right.
But by golly, it seems like a lot of them are holding on. What do you think of the new boom?
Well, it's a wonderful thing because Cincinnati was the 4th largest brewing city in the United States at its peak.
Okay.
Now we are voted frequently #1
Wow.
as craft brewery city in the United States. I did a little tally the other week. There are 72 breweries located between northern Kentucky and the Westchester Mason area. So we have definitely rebounded after that downfall, that nasty thing called Prohibition.
Right.
Yeah.
We were able to bring our city back. And it's a great tourism point. A lot of people are coming to Cincinnati to try the beer.
Well, and I wanted to ask you, too, speaking of tourism, you take people on tours
Yes, I do.
of Cincinnati's brewing industry. What can they see when they go on these tours?
Yeah, so we go through a lot of over the Rhine area. We're showing a lot of buildings that people have no clue had a role in our brewing heritage. But really what kind of like the cherry on top is, we'll take you into a lagering tunnel, either underground or built into a hill, built in the 1850s for the most part. You get to go in these caverns that you had no idea existed and see how they used to store the beer to make it good to drink.
Okay, you are the right person to ask this question. Do you have a favorite beer fact, be it a Cincinnati beer fact or just a generalized beer fact, because you seem like a person with a lot of beer facts?
Do you know why we're even having Oktoberfest? Truly?
No.
So King Ludwig got married. He wanted a special beer for his wedding. It's called Märzen. We call it Oktoberfest. They started brewing it in March of his wedding year, 1810, and it was ready in October. So that is why we're even here. We are celebrating the wedding anniversary of King Ludwig and the very special beer he had prepared for his wedding.
Well, prost to the king. You have a beautiful mug there. Is that the
This is the official Rookwood, Sam Adams, and
I'm going to hold it real still for these guys.
Go for it, yeah. Mug that they're selling in their merchandise booth this year.
Then there's so much merch. I don't think we talk enough about the merch that you can buy as well here at Oktoberfest Cincinnati. There's so many cool things that go on around here. You talked about how Oktoberfest started in Germany, but how did it become such a big thing in Cincinnati, Ohio?
Well, that's because of, the immigration of the number of people who found Cincinnati such a friendly German city. So we had per capita the largest German population, maybe tied with St. Louis, in the United States in the late 1800s, early 1900s. So having that number of Germans still living here, grandparents, great-grandparents are German, it gives that community where they want to, make sure that they are remembering what they left behind in Germany, which is this Oktoberfest celebration.
Are you going to be doing any tours this weekend?
We absolutely are. I'm leading one today at 2 o'clock. We will have 6 different tours tomorrow, 2 on Sunday.
If people want to find out more information about the tours, not just going on Oktoberfest, which I'm sure you can find that on the Oktoberfest Cincinnati website, they probably have, but where can they go to find more about the tours that you do all the time, too?
You want to go to brewingheritagetrail.org.
Brewingheritagetrail.org.
And you will brewingheritagetrail.org, and you'll find a list of all the different tours.
And do you do them just on the Ohio side, or do you all over?
Right now, we are just on the Ohio
Okay.
side. We do want to expand and kind of bring in our neighbors across the river. That's a future goal.
Yeah.
Lisa, you got all the beer facts.
I have a
Thank
few.
you for take the time today. And again, I don't know if we get another shot of this Rookwood Stein that's
It's
been
so
created
beautiful.
specifically for Oktoberfest, but it's just spectacular.
Thanks for checking out the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links and tap subscribe to get notified anytime we post.